Welcome students. This is the second video for the polynomials class 10th, and in first video we observed the curve and find out the zeros of the polynomials. Means we have seen when any curve cuts the x-axis, the number of times that curve cuts the x-axis will be the zeros. And here we are learning something about more about zeros of quadratic polynomial. What type of polynomial? Quadratic polynomial. Quadratic polynomial means of degree 2. Degree 2. Now consider one example: x square minus 5x minus 6. And if we find out its roots, its zeros, by middle term splitting, we come to know like this: x minus 6 and x plus 1. So what are the zeros of this equation? The zeros of this equation will be this by that: zero of given polynomials. Given polynomial is what? 6 and minus 1. How we calculate the zero? We put x minus 6 equal to 0, then we can get one root is 6 and another root, and we put x minus. So we can write this quadratic polynomial in this way: x minus 6 and x plus 1. I think we can write this equation in this way. Now if we consider any other polynomial like 4x square minus 20x minus 24, and if we find the zeros of this equation, then we will put like this, and this is 4x square 24x plus 4x minus 24, and if we will take 4x common here, we get this, then roots of this 4x plus 4, and we can also take 4 common from this, then solution is this. And if we talk about the zeros of this equation, then you can get x equal to 6 and x equal to minus 1. X equal to 6 and x equal to minus 1. So you can see, if we take common 4 from this equation, you will get x square minus 5x minus 6, the same polynomial. But when we observe, the coefficient of these polynomials are different, but roots are same. So you can write this polynomial 4x square minus 20x minus 24 as x minus 6 x plus 1. It means here it is 4, here it is 1. This 4 doesn't have any effect on the roots. Similarly, this one has not any effect on the roots. So what we have studied, two polynomials are given and roots of polynomials are same. So if we are provided with roots, then how can we make the polynomials? If we provide with roots, how can we make the polynomials? And the name given to roots are alpha and beta. Generally, we can narrate our roots. We can narrate alpha as 6, then beta will be -1. Or if we narrate alpha with -1, then beta is 6. So general notation of roots are alpha and beta. So if alpha and beta are given as roots or zeros for any polynomial or required polynomial. So how can we find out that polynomial? Let us say example, if for first equation alpha is given as 6 and beta is given as -1. For second, again alpha is given 6 and beta is given -1. So there should be any mechanism for that we can find out the equation. What we have done here, let us assume the general equation for the so how can we make that polynomial if roots are given? Let us assume general equation for the polynomials is ax square bx plus c. So if roots of this general polynomial are alpha and beta, then this can be written as this. Alpha and beta are the Greek alphabets, okay? Like this. When you are given with this polynomial, you make factor like this, and when the polynomial like this, then you make the factor like this. So you can also make polynomial like this. And for a special case, we will take k is equal to 1 or any other integer or rational number. So this is the general equation. If alpha and beta are the roots given for us, then how can we find out the required polynomial? Let us see. If we multiply this, what you will get? If you multiply this, you will get x square minus alpha x minus beta x plus alpha beta. Now you can k alpha square x minus k times x plus alpha beta. On comparing, because this equation and this equations are same. You can take 4 common and cancel out. The equations are same. So coefficient of equation are same. So on comparing coefficients of x square, x and constant term क्या मिलेगा? लेट अस सी. A is equal to k and B is equal to minus times k alpha beta, while C equals to k times alpha beta. Now if we divide this and this, we will get B by A equal to minus times alpha plus beta, and if we divide this by this, we will get C by A is equal to alpha beta. Pause the video, note it down. So you can see when alpha and beta are the roots of this polynomials, we are able to derive the relation between this roots and coefficient of x and y. So if we take equation like this, alpha beta इधर ले लेते हैं, इसको लिख देते हैं माइनस बी बाई ए, और अल्फा बीटा इधर ले लेते हैं, इधर लिख देते हैं सी बाई ए. So you can say sum of roots of quadratic polynomial. Sum of the one root is this, the sum of the root is minus b by a, and product of roots c by a. And from here the equation, what is the equation? Equation is this is roots. We can derive alpha beta like this, and our polynomial is this. What is the polynomial? This polynomial is termed as, कैसे हो जाएगा ये? K can be taken one or anything. What will be the square minus k can be taken common, minus sum of roots x plus product of roots. Polynomial is given like this. K, either k is 1 or any rational number. So you can see alpha and beta are given as the roots. Then we are able to find out a polynomial, that is this, and we are able to take out the relation between roots of the polynomial and between the coefficient. So we come to know this, and after this we are able to find out this relation. So let me write. You can I think you can understand better. Okay, so directly we will proceed with our exercise.